Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Link Spider Ultimate Rare like a week or two ago, probably last week. We talked about this card when we discussed the OCG, talking about yummies, telling you guys, pick this card up. You know, if this card is used, we've seen it time and time again in the past happen again, and again. Just happen. Card is 20 bucks, spikes up to 40 to 50s, and then once it falls out of favor, it goes back down to 20s. I picked up 2 of these, still have my 2 because I play these in Odeon, but I'm gonna have to keep one, sell one, man, if this card continues making moves, because right now, guys, I'd be grabbing this card. Look at that, there's one right there, there's a couple under 25s, 15 listings only. You could wake up one day and this card is a 50 piece. I'm telling you, no one would be surprised. 2 pages only, 15 listings. This is the last call for this card. We talked about it a week or two ago when no one was paying attention to it. Why? Because the charts are screaming for us to buy this card. This is a healthy recovery that we can see from the lows. We had a falling knife mode from where? 40 to 50s, like we always say. And it always goes down to 20s. And then, now it's hovering between 20 to 25s. So if you can get these at your locals from a person that has them, or you come in here and TCG player listings are getting low, you do not want to miss out. Look at that. Look at that, guys. The trend is your friend until the end. Higher highs and higher lows. You can see it on the yearly. Just beautiful. About to make a new higher high in this new uptrend, guys. Do not miss out. You see the volume candles coming in, man. No one's paying attention to this card. Again, usually I try and stay away, for the most part, $20, $25 cards, unless they're staples, things of that nature. But when it's a deal like this, when I saw this at 20s, I bought one and I traded for one. I'm like, it's too cheap, especially me, playing Odeon, where we need 2 of these, especially if you're playing more of a pure version. Just beautiful. Now the fact that yummies are going to use this card is about to go parabolic. You don't want to miss out. Of course, you do have, excuse me, the QCSRs, the quarter century secret rares. We talked about these at $1 when they came out. When they came out, no one was paying attention to this card. I'm like, guys, this is just $1. You used to see the walls of China everywhere. And now this card, you can see it here, is still, $275. 59 listings. There's a wall of China. Do not take this for granted. Why? I'm highlighting this again. Guys, you need to understand, some of these cards are moved by the meta relevance, guys. The meta demand is crazy. Not just people actually playing these cards, but people surrounding the meta, role contenders, people that might be like, yo, should I switch to this meta deck? Man, what card am I going to need? Man, I want to play like X, Y, and Z pro player. They come in here and they add that buy pressure, add that demand, guys. This is cheap. $275 still, compared to future prices, is still cheap, man. Still cheap. Recently, the card has always been between 2s and some change to 2s and some change is a little bit higher, as you can see here. Again, from like 230 going to around 3s, but now coming back down to 270s. And this is a distribution phase of consolidation. There's a sideways action up here after this spike. Again, hey, look at that. Just beautiful. We were talking about the card at $. Card went all the way up to 4s, where I unloaded most of mine. Now I just have a playset left. Card retraced back down to the mean at around 250s, and now it's just hovering here, consolidating, guys. This was the retracement halfway down to the mean. It already happened. So don't let this card at 250s, 275s become a 6-piece on you. As a quarter century secret rare behind a 10 paywall, this card, yes, you have massive walls of China, but you don't see as many listings, over 100 listings where the card is everywhere. Nah, man, I'm telling you guys, don't miss out. This is a penny stock. Again, we always talk about penny stocks for $5 and below. Get exposure. There's no way you guys shouldn't own at least 4 of these. One for you and a playset to move down the line. The game is that easy. I would come over here and pay 11, 12 bucks, whatever it is. Get me 4 of these if you don't have exposure to this one, because I have 4 of these as well. I have one quarter century that I think it's a Euro print, so I'm not moving that one. But then the other playset is just there. After I had like 9 that I moved when it first went to 4 to 5s, the game is that easy. Don't miss out, man. Just free value out here. Hey, the crystal ball's undefeated. Don't miss out. We have Contact C. No one's talking about this card. No one's talking about this card right now. That's why you're going to come in and you're going to get it right now. We're going to get into the fundamentals in just a bit, but technically speaking, this is a double bottom here. Booty shape recovery, as clear as day, guys. You can see 79 listings only. You have a couple of one-ofs here and a couple of more one-ofs. Guys, the next multiples are at 50 cents. And then quickly after that, it hits $1. Guys, so again, this is shekels today. Don't let it be dollars or billies tomorrow on you. 79 listings. You need to understand with a card like this, it only has 4 prints. Mind you, 3 of the 4 are commons. So this is the max rarity super rare from OTS Pack 18. No one's looking at this card. No one's paying attention to this card right now. That's why you're going to come in here and get exposure. We're going to get into the fundamentals in just a bit. But technically speaking, this card is in getting ready to go parabolic. This card could easily be 2s, 3s, and 5s. We're going to get into the details. But right now, super rare max rarity. You do not want to miss out. I'm telling you, this card has money written all over it. Free money. Free 99 right here, man. The game is too easy. But why, Jay? Why should we be picking up Contact C? Just give me a moment. Before that, guys, don't forget first link in the description down below. Come over here, fast track each and every single card that we're talking about today. And if you need to get cards like Contact C, you come over here, 1 click, and it brings it up for you guys. You can buy it right here. You don't have to type in each and every single card that we're talking about today. It's all here at a convenient list for you. A fast tracker. First link in the description down below. Too easy. I mean, at the time of recording, you still can participate, in our giveaway that we will be selecting. Let's get this to 200, man. Look at all these giveaway goodies, man. Play mat, border sleeves, blue eyes. Imagine you receive this, even Thornton's, man. Imagine. Don't miss out. Last call. Hopefully by the time you watch this, you can still participate, as tonight we will be hosting our channel 9.25K giveaway. Even though we just cracked 9.3K, you guys are amazing, man. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, give yourself exposure to these giveaways. Don't miss out. And so come over here in the Discord, participate. A lot of people, Jay, how do I participate? It's right here. Come server rules, 1 click. Come to giveaways, click right where? Right here. Don't miss out, man. Participate. You come to the Discord right there. Don't miss out. So subscribe, give yourself a shot. Like the video, really appreciate it. And tonight, in tonight's live stream, we're also selecting our head, man. Who doesn't like head? Hey, make sure you come over here, follow, like, retweet, comment, as we will be hosting our X giveaway tonight as well for a full set of quarter-century secret rare head Exodia pieces. Don't miss out, guys. Today we're going to talk about the OCG, and that's what I'm talking about. Contact C. We just got this report literally fresh off the press, just like the channel, and Vanquish Soul continues to dominate the meta in the OCG, at an alarming rate, getting 1/3 of the pie when it comes to representation over there on the other side of the pond, guys. So again, hey, Yummy, a strong second, and then you have Sky Striker, they have new support, and just close third, so that's interesting. And then Malice a 4th, and then Draco Tail a 5th right here. And then you have, Lunalight, White Forest, and K9 Crystron and things of that nature. But again, very, very impressive dominance of Vanquish Soul. And when you come over here and see the deck profile, the latest and greatest, we can see there's some that we already talked about, and we're going to touch base again, like Rhoda, Phantasme, things of that nature. But the highlight now is triple Contact C in the side deck. Understand, this does not mean that it 100% needs to translate over here to the TCG, but at shekels, what can it hurt you to get some exposure? Just some exposure. Again, that's why we talked about Contact C. Do not forget, this is the fundamental reason. Now, we went over the charts and the technicals. This is the max rarity. Just in case it translates, guys, that's why every time a report comes out, I'm going to make an OCG video. We're going to analyze this. We're going to be ahead of the trend. We've done this in the past, but now I'm going to hone in more on it because the game is too easy. It's too easy. You come in here, triple Contact C, who knows? Let's say it doesn't pan out and people don't side it over here in the TCG. You came in for a couple shekels, maybe $1 here, $1 there. You got exposure. You have access to the max rarity super rare, so good for you. If it pans out, then that $1 becomes 3s, 5s. Who knows, man? As the max rarity, people are going to want to bling out their side deck. They're going to want the max rarity. Contact C is free money. Here's the fundamental reason as people start shifting. Right here, look at that, look at that. Look at that, Contact C right here, Contact C. All they're doing is talking about Contact C right now. Contact C is in the side deck. In the side deck is a tech against Yummy. Telling y'all, man. Hey, right there, free Monet. Man, the game is too easy. I need to get me some Contact C's now, man. And even commons, man. At this point, even commons, you see these at shekels. Oh, trash. and this and that and the third. When did this card last came out? In like 2018? Like, when was this structure deck? You see a lot of listings, but yo, if the masses come and these are their only options, 4 options, and the super rares get cleaned out, people wanting access to these might target these. So even at literal pennies, I would be getting even commons, because just you want to have cards that could possibly be in demand in the future. That's what you want to have. You want to have cards that could be in demand and that people need and want, even if they're commons. Those commons could go from shekels to hey, if it becomes meta relevant, we're like, everyone needs this against Yummy, man, telling y'all, man. And then we have retaliating seed. You know, it's little brother or big brother, or how does that work? Guys, this card only has 5 prints. It has 3 commons, an ultra, and a super. Most people like and prefer the OTS super. As you can see price-wise, you can see right here, this card is actually money. You know, I have a Euro print of this. It looks beautiful. I wanted 2 more, but at this stage and age of things, I think I might be getting rid of it. I think I have like 1 or 2 of these. I'll just play ultras, honestly, and try and get those in Euro. Because the ultras, the American, NA ones, they don't look that good. But the Euro, I got a Euro ultra. It looks clean. So I think that's the route that I'm going to go. Why? Because the ultras are still cheap. Ultras are still cheap here at around $1. Let's clean this up Janny Tour style, guys, right here. As we can see, 47 listings. You have a place at 80 cents. After that, it starts going to $1.66 and then 2s, guys. This is the market watch of the C's. You have Contact C, Retaliating C. Do not forget about this card. That's why I love the people, that the OGs, the people that watch daily, the people that are in tune with the markets. They come and get exposure, and they literally make money. I love hearing the comments in the comment section. Jay, thanks to you, I made money. I did this, I did that. Because the game is this easy. You come in here, you get exposure at shekels, right around $1 and some change. Maybe you could pick these up, trade, locals, things of that nature. Hey, easy future money. The super rares already, I had no clue. I'm just learning this. 579s already for these supers. These were $2. Man, look. And before that, they were a Billy when no one cared about it. And now pretty soon it's gonna be a $10 super rare. 13 listings, guys. This is what happens. When cards become meta relevant. This is what happens. OTS tournament pack 4 super rare. If you have this, if you had it as bulk one day when it was shekels or a Billy, now that bulk is about to be up 10x. So make sure you get right here. Even if you need the commons, look at that. These 93 listings only for a common. That's nothing too crazy. Commons should have 150, 200, 300 listings as commons, right? But nah, this card is not as easy to get as you would think. So just got exposure. If you need commons for you, you're on a budget, that's fine. If you want some trade bait, even get the commons. But you know, the true money is in the holographics, as people will be looking forward to max rarity their copies. So again, I'm telling you, even the ultras, look at these volume candles, guys. This happened this last week, essentially. No one's paying attention. You know, you had the Mayhem candle, and then you had another one of these matching rarities, volume candles. Listings are going lower. Don't let this, even the ultra, go up 3-4x on you and become a $5 card. Even where you see this RO12, man. That's why I'm making emphasis on these cards, because the game is literally too easy. The money to be made is too easy. We have reinforcement of the army. We literally talked about this card at $26 last time. It was like 25, 26s when we went over the OCG, the latest. I think it was last week or the week before that. If it wasn't this, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, it was past Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So tomorrow it'll be a full week. We were talking about Rhoda, and we said, guys, just pick up your Rhoda. Don't get exposure. People are going to be rushing in, coming in for the max rarity. The card was right here, 24, 25 bucks. Now it's 33s. You have a place, and then it goes to mid-30s. At the bottom of the page is a 50-piece wings from Wingstop. One page only, single digi listings is at 8. You know, at 8 listings, it's like we have a crystal ball right here. It's like we have a crystal ball, man. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Just can't. There's going to be a 50-piece soon. I got a Euro one. Man, if I see 50s and beyond, your boy's going to have to reconsider. That one is my GOAT deck, though, because it's Euro. I like Euro quarter centuries. You know, not to the point where I'm like, oh, let me get all these NA ones and then trade them off for like Euro ones. Not really. But if I already like pulled it, or I have it, or it's like $5 and below, then I'll get the quarter century and then try and get a Euro print. But mostly I like platinum secrets. But you know, especially for like boomer formats. But again, this quarter century, It's going to be a 50 piece. And then people are going to be like, man, what's going on? How is Rhoda 50? Why? What? Man, we've been talking about this card for weeks. Now, do not forget, guys, this card came in the Rarity Collection Uno, and you have the other treatments, the PURs and the PCRs and the PSRs, OKC and 4. You imagine? Hey, look, clean secrets at $120. Man, I'm telling, look at that. You can see the PURs already making moves. Let's just check these out real quick. Look at that. PUR used to be $1 and some change. Volume coming in strong. Look at that, man. Card is going to be $4 to $5 before you know it. After these 4 right here, guys, people coming in for their Rotas. We told you guys, look, PCRs, you have a couple 1-ofs here, 2-ofs at 3s. After that, it's going to be $4 or $5, man. This is free Monet. Free. Look, you even have Platinum Secrets here. Wow, Platinum Secrets are pushing 6s already. This is going to be a $10 card before you know it. You have what? Clean Secret Rares. Look at that. Clean Secret Rares at $120. Clean. No excuse to not come in here with $4 post-tax and get a playset. No excuse. Beautiful. Beautiful. Volume is consistent. Is consolidating right here. Listings are only at 58. Excuse me. So you come in and you get exposure, even if you're at a budget. You can choose the high end or you can choose the low end, but get exposure to the card because this low end could be multiple billies down the line. Telling you, man, this is the last call for Rhoda, man. Don't miss out. We have Cross Sheep. Again, don't forget about this card. Do not forget about this card. It used to be 2s, went up to 250s, back down to 2s, and now volume is coming in. And this card, you have a couple 1-ofs, and the walls are at 220s. Great. The same wall. You can come over here, get some secret rare Rhodas, and then get some, prismatic secret rare Cross Sheeps. And that's it. Get a $5 order in, you get exposure, maybe get a place at a Rhodas and 1 Cross Sheep, or a couple of these and a couple of those, and then you get exposure to these cards. The game is that easy. It is, man. It is. So you want exposure to these cards, because right now, this didn't get the Stampede treatment. Who knows if and when it gets reprinted again, you want to get access to this card right now. That's what I would be doing. Then we have Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. Again, we talked about this one-of when it was like less than a quarter shekels, when it was down here at around 20 cents. We talked about the walls. Now it's going parabolic, as you can see here. You do have an R9 at 37 cents, and then you have a 39 cents, a wall at 34, wall of China. But hey, these walls can get gobbled up quick. Again, as a Vanquish Soul trap, people coming in just every day getting exposure, coming in and getting their 1-of right here. So don't let that trap be money on you. That's all I'm going to say. Do not let this trap be money on you. Don't let it reach a billy. You come in at shekels, 37 shekels, maybe $1 and some change for a play set, even if you just need your 1-of, and that's it. Or you get 4 of these. 1 for you to play, and then 3 to put it in your trade binder as trade bait in the future once they hit billies and beyond. This is the ultra rare max rarity. Once the masses come in rushing, they're like, oh man, I need my 1-of. We've seen 1-ofs in Yu-Gi-Oh go crazy, especially behind this tin paywall right here. 69 listings, guys. So again, just get your 1-of. No excuse. We do have Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. This card, again, do not forget, as we can see, a 1-of main right here in this particular deck, but in general, you just want to get exposure to cards like these, because when they come back into the meta, they come back into the meta. They do a full meta swing in the sense that they come back strong. So secret rares at $1 and some change, platinum secret rares at 2s and some change. You got PURs, you got PCRs, pick your choosing. The QCSRs already hitting 20s, essentially pretty close to do so. You do have a deal right there, not bad. A play set for 17s. Then at the bottom of the page with shipping, you start seeing, closer to 20s, and then listings are low, guys. So don't let this be a 30 to 40 piece on you one day. It's hard to conceive right now. It's all Rarity Collection 2. That Rarity Collection was trash. I'm telling you, if Phantasme comes into the meta fray, Yummies are links, man. Yummies, they're synchros, but they're synchros and link monsters. So you don't want to sleep on a card like this. If you need to get exposure now, you either come for the max rarity version right in here, the QCSR, or you go for the cheaper options right here. Pick your choosing, just get exposure to the card. Guys, link in the description down below. You want to come over here, you want to catch your $15 for free $15 off. Discord right there, and next to participate in our giveaways. Last chance, because tonight we're selecting the winners in our live stream. Do not miss out. And guys, we continue to grow. We continue to expand and save as many Billy Bobs as we can, guys. So again, just subscribe. Ring that bell for your boy. Like the video on the way in and just double check. Even if you're an OG, you watch every day, double check. If you're subscribed, I would gladly appreciate it. And none of this content is official financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. And now we move on to Yummy. Which, you know, right now is considered to be the second best deck over there in the OCG. But here in the TCG, you never know. You know, Rose could possibly flip, but you never know. Again, even as the second best deck, a lot of people are going to really look forward to play this deck. So you want to be ready. You want to be early. You want to get some of these cards and get them early before it's too late. You don't want to miss out. So let's dig in. We have Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. This is a White Forest card. Jay, what is this? Well, if you come over here, you see it as a one-of right here. And if you read actually this, look, Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest is a synchro monster that some Yummy builds have been running in the extra deck as an additional disruption, guys. So again, there's more of an explanation right there. But hey, all we care about, we see it in the extra deck. You come over here, you can see the yearly. This card has been just going up since release, essentially, guys. So 60 listings only. You have a couple right here at $1 and some change. You know, come in here and get exposure, because an ultra rare that no one's paying attention to, if in the future it starts seeing play inside Yummy, as we can see here, this card could be a 5, the 6, a 7, maybe even a $10 ultra from the Infinite Forbidden. Now keep in mind, this card might get reprinted. You know, it's actually a prime target to get reprinted in this year's tins, in my humble opinion. So, but you can buy it now and play that range, that gap zone between now and August or September, whenever you know, the tin reprint occurs. If it gets reprinted in there, you can play that gap zone. You buy now at $1.50, and then you can sell this at $5 just because of hype before a potential reprint. The potential's there, and you just have exposure. If you need it to play, like let's say I needed this, I'm playing Yummy, I just want to get access to it. Get exposure to it, even if you never end up playing it, or it never pans out, or it gets reprinted. At the very least, you need to get your one. At the very least, you know, just in case, you know, this pans out later on, you know, like over here, the one of, so you don't want to miss out, man. A lot of potential on this one. Then we have Piri Rice Mac. Again, don't forget, you have a rare, 79 listings only, at around a couple shekels. So I mean, let's check it out here real quick. But before that, you got the max rarity secret here. That is not bad, bro. That is not bad. As we can see, where's the map? Where's the map right here? The map? Where's the map? Am I blind? Yo, there's no map in here. Let me see. Wait, let me see the art. Yo, where's the map? Or I saw it somewhere. Even if it's not here, I saw it in another Yummy build then. But again, you just want exposure just in case, because again, the OCG is far ahead. So some of these Yummy decks, they continue morphing just as the meta morphs over there. So, you know, maybe it falls out of favor or whatever. But I believe at first you want to have access to this just in case. Again, people end up using it here at first in the TCG. So not bad. At $1.59 if you need exposure, not bad. The card then does move on up to 2 bones and beyond. So just one to keep in mind. And even the rare right here at shekels, you just get exposure if you really need the card just in case, you know, it sees more play. Then we have Obedient School. We talked about this one last week as well. Just wanted to, you know, just highlight it, reiterate. Anything under 5s is a good deal, man. Don't let this be 6, 7s, 10s down the line as the max rarity, because who knows if and when it gets reprinted. And this one, yo, play sets like this one is needed at 3. It's literally needed at 3, guys. You don't want to miss out. You know, the other versions are also around 5s. So this is the max rarity. If you want this card, max rarity ultra right there, $5. This is great compared to potential future prices. You don't want to miss out. I mean, it was about $3.50s not too long ago, but hey, 5s is better than 7s or 10s down the line anyways. So make sure you keep this one needed at play sets in mind, guys. What do we have here? Blank. Oh, look. Yeah. So all of the other ones are going up. You can see the Megaton one, $7. Gonzo. The OG super rare, $5, 12 listings only. So again, the card is in extreme demand. Don't miss out. Get exposure to this card needed at playsets, man. We have Martial Meta Marcher. Just wanted to give you guys an update that there's a wall of China here at 2 bones, 440 copies. That's good. Come over here, $6 plus tax, 28 listings. You get exposure to the card right here. You know, take advantage of this double top in the short to mid term, and you get exposure because this $2 card can become 5s. Again, when you see this extra deck and everyone playing Yummy wants the same card, It only has a block of cheese print, which for me, this card is single print. This is the Max Rarity Ultra, man. So don't sleep on it, man. Do not sleep on it. Then we have Herald of the Arclight, guys. I'm gonna keep talking about this card because, like, there's just some cards, especially the ones that come in rarity collections, that they just have money written all over. Like, the game is too easy. It just is. Like, let me just go into the Platinum Secret. Let me just show you the chart before we go to the quarter century. Look, when you go to the yearly chart, guys, this card at one point was $1. But you need to understand this came in Rarity Collection Uno. So it's been out more than a year. Probably a year and a half, 2 years, whatever it is. Before this chart, it doesn't even go back. This card was 50 cents. 50 cents, man. The card was 50 cents. It was readily available. No one cared about this card. And where's my binder? Let me just show this right here. Let me show this because, you know, your boy's a penny stock. You can see right here. Look at these heralds right here, man. Look at these heralds. We got some PURs. We got some PCRs. We got some what? Man, these look clean, them PCRs. We got some secret rares, platinum secret rares, secrets right here, guys. But these platinums, there's cards in the back. Right here. Cards in the back. I had like 15 of these or something like that. And I came in at 50 cents. Because the game is that easy. Look at it. Look at that. And by the way, if you're not watching and you're listening on a, you know, on a commute or at work, you know, I'm just showing my binder as I do sometimes. We have them all. We have platinums. We have PCRs, PURs. Hey, you name it. We have a play set of PURs, like 5 or 6 PCRs, like 15 platinum secrets, and only like 3 or 4 secrets. I thought I had more secrets, you know, but I don't, right? It's sad, but I got platinum secrets. I got these at 50 cents. Look at that. And now these are 3s with only a couple 1-ups. The RO9s are pushing 5s. Man, I wish your boy's about to be up 10x, and no one's thinking about Yummy now. Everyone's just thinking about Battles of Legend and Monster Mayhem and the new Orca support, and you know, and the new Punk support and Nationals and that. What do you think is gonna happen in July, in August, when Justice Hunters is just about to come out? Man, I'm telling you, this Platinum Secret Rare could be 6s, 7s, 10s, and we were buying these at 50 cents when they first came out. That is the power of getting exposure early, of being early to these penny stocks. That's what I love, man. 50-cent cards becoming 5s. The power of that. Buying at Shekels, selling at Billy's, or trading at Billy's. The game is too easy. You can't make this stuff up. You do have the higher rarity, which is still a $20 card. I'm still surprised, man. I cannot believe Herald of the Arc, like quarter century secret rare from Rarity Collection Uno, is still a 20-piece. The card is down from 25s, and is a 20-piece with playsets right here. 35 listings. So again, if you need exposure to this card, it is broken. This card has always been broken, and every time it cycles back into the meta, it goes parabolic. Just that it hasn't cycled back in since this Rarity Collection 1 print. Before, when it didn't have these reprints and it only had like supers and ultras, even those became money back then. What do you think is going to happen to these higher rarities? Like the quarter century secret rare and even platinum secret rare, which is, these are, you know, not as easy to get. And they look really, really nice. I have them right here. They look really, really nice. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? And of course, you know, I have my own like PUR for me. And then you have PCRs. These PCRs look nice. I'm telling you, man, people gonna be coming in PCRs for $1.50, PURs for $1 still, secret rares around Shekels. Just get exposure, man. We're gonna always, every time there's a report and we see a Yummy deck, I'm gonna always highlight and update you guys on these current prices because I don't want you guys to miss out. I just don't want you guys to miss out. As you can see, I put my money where my mouth is mostly when it's Shekels. When it's penny stocks, I got exposure. Of course, you have the supers and ultras. I mean, yeah, you know, those are readily available, over 200 listings, but you focus on the luxury rares, on the prismatics. Look, secret rares at 65 listings, 38 listings for the PCRs. Is going to be money, man. These will be money pretty soon. Look at that. Look at that. $2. You come in here, man. Get exposure if you really need it. Don't let this be a 5-piece on you or beyond. Excuse me. Make sure you get exposure to Herald of the Arc Light. We have Solomon Grage. Whoa, what is that? Solomon Grage Almiraj. This card used to be 15/20s, went down to 10s, single digits, and again, you have a couple of 1s and 2s. Then the card is 13s at the bottom of the page, man. Do not sleep on Almiraj, as you can see here. Because again, when you get that meta rush, when people start building their decks and placing orders on TCG Player, they're like, okay, I made my decision. I'm going to play Yummy. What do I need for the extra deck? Oh, they play Almiraj. Oh, wow, this card didn't get the Stampede treatment. Oh, the max rarity is the secret rare. Let me get my one of. And then that demand starts coming in, and then it goes back up to 13s at the bottom of the page, and then 15s to 20s, 41 listings. Don't sleep on it. And again, you do have the Ultra here if you're looking for a budget alternative holographic. This one is at $1 and some change. You have the walls at 191s, but this card that you see here could be a $4 to $5 card down the line. So 56 listings. Don't sleep on this card as an ultra rare from Duel Overload. You do not want to miss out with penny stonks like these. Then we have staples, guys. We have staples, as you can see. Thrust at 3. So that was pretty impressive. Thrust at 3. Wow. So again, staples. You want to be ready. Not just for now, because staples are used throughout, different meta relevant formats. We understand, but like now and in the future. So just make sure you have your exposure, guys. I have a couple of these as trades right now, but I'm just talking about at least for yourself. I got my playset of PURs. They look gorgeous. Just pick your choosing, whatever your favorite rarity is. Get exposure. We're gonna go with the quarter century secret rare, which most people, this is the one that they want. 58. Right, 59, let's say $60 right here. Clean this up janitor style. Don't miss out. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't miss out. This card is 60s. It could be 70, 75s in a blink of an eye. 30 listings only, especially if Yummy played these at 3. This could be $100 card. Literally $100. No one would be like, oh man, no. It's like, yeah, it's Thrust. Yeah, literally. So keep this quarter century secret rare in mind. Before Talons got hit to 1, it was pushing 80, 90s, almost triple digits. So don't let this be next. This card, was always 40s. We talked about it. Now it's always 60s. We're talking about it. Don't let it be 75, 80s, and eventually triple digits on you, potentially. Of course, you do have the more budget options like a clean secret rare. So again, like we've said, anything under 15s for this card is just great. If you can come in here, $40 maybe, person or whatever, pick this up. It quickly goes to 15s. Right here, 44 listings, guys. Don't sleep on this staple. Oh, it came out in Bonanza. It's already like 6 months old, man. It's hard to get. I'm telling you, man. Free money, free money. Don't sleep on these staples, especially if they're being played at multiples or even at 3s. Don't sleep on these, man. Look at that. Right there. And then we have, in the side deck right here, triple evenlies. No one's talking about evenly matched. Everyone forgot about evenly. The card is not that great. It's not being used right now. No one cares. And it has a bad matchup against X, Y, and Z, and this and that in the third. Future. Vision. Ahead. That's what you want to do here. You want to be early. You want to be early. You want to be on time. You want to be picking up cards like these when no one else is paying attention. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You come in when there's lack of interest. You come in when there's blood in the streets. When people forget, we remember. You come in now, you pick up evenlies, just any version of evenlies. Look, you can see over here, play sets in the side deck. Play sets at a play set. I'm telling you, man, evenly has always been broken. Just always been broken, going second. So, again, just pick your choosing. Pick your choosing. Just come over here, and there's so many evenlies, like 10 secrets, OG secrets, structure deck supers, ultras from reprint set. Then you got rarity collection prints. You have the quarter century secret rare max rarity. I don't know how this card never got an ulti. Just like Imperm did. Like the next OTS after Imperm, this should have been an ultimate rare. Oh well. That's neither here nor there. We have PCRs and PURs. So again, pick your choosing. I cannot believe this card is still around 40s. This card will literally do what we just showed right here. Look at it. Look at it. If you come to the chart, guys, for Thrust, you go to the yearly. This card was always $40. 40, 43s, always just consolidating now down here. Imagine you could have bought this card down here when we were talking about it, and then you enjoy the spike, or saving yourself from paying this premium. Or if you invested, you enjoy this spike, you reap them rewards, right? Consolidating around low to mid 40s, right? Same thing is happening to evenly matched. Come over here. Card has been, you go to the yearly, is been consolidating down here between high 30s and low to mid 40s right here. You can see the curvature, guys. This is it. This is it. Don't let this be a 55, 60 piece on you. You can see here a low and a higher low. a high and a higher high, the start of an uptrend, guys. No one is paying attention to this. To this 3-month chart. Just beautiful. Beautiful. A low, you have a higher low, a high, and a higher high. Guys, so again, 18 listings only, 43 bones, goes to 50s around the bottom of the page. This is a quarter century secret rare. Don't let this 40 piece on you become a 60 piece on you, or 70s. No need. You come in now, especially if this card cycles back into the meta as a 3-of, as a playset. This card will go parabolic. It could go from 40 to 80. I'm telling y'all. So we've been talking about this card. Don't let this 40, 43 piece, mid 40s. Don't let it do it, man. We can see the signs early. That's the whole point, to come in before it happens, not after. We don't want to react after the fact. After it's a $70 card, it's like, what's going on, man? Why is evenly? Hey, Billy, we've been talking about this for weeks and months on end before it happens. Don't sleep on evenly, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You do have cards like Platinum Secret Rares and right here, which is about $5. This could easily hit double digits. And obviously you have let me just show them real quick. You got PCRs and you even got PURs. So again, look at that. PCRs at 3 bones. It was 5s retracing back down to 3s. Some change, man. Telling you, yo, got exposure. Quickly goes to 5s and beyond. Don't let this be a $7.50, $10 PCR down the line. If people need play sets, they'll be rushing in, man. You got the PURs at 4 bones. These used to be 285s. Now they're 4s. Then they hit 5s. And again, they just keep going up. I'm telling you, bro, if there's a rush into evenlies, just get exposure. And then with a staple like this, you even come for the supers. You even come for the supers and the ultras. Just get your hands on as many evenlies as you can, because these can become easy trade bait in the future. When people see them in binders right now, they don't care. But if they need them down the line, I'm telling y'all, man, this is free money, man. Free money. We have Solemn Judgment, a card that is iconic throughout Yu-Gi-Oh history. Not just now, not just in the meta now, not just in the upcoming meta. As you can see here, played at 3. Triple Solemn Judgment. Card is just broke. Triple Solemn Judgment in the side for going first. Again, do not sleep on this card. Came in Rarity Collection 2, the Forgotten Rarity Collection, the one that no one pays attention to, the one that no one cares about. Again, this is where it came, so you get exposure. Look, even Secret Rares pushing 250s, man. Ultras, in this case, you can even get supers and ultras, man. These used to be 50 cents. The ultras and supers used to be 50 cents. Now they're up 2x and they're dollars across the board. Yeah, you missed out on that 2x, but don't let it 2x again on you and this card go crazy. And even ultras and supers are 2 to 3s. I'm telling you, man, Solemn Judgment is just a great card. It's great for past formats. It's great for current format, and it's great for future formats. Solemn Judgment is just broken at any time. It's just too good. To side in going first, it's just too good. Literally, man. So again, look at that. Platinum Secret Rares. Look, they're already starting to move back up again. Let's start before we go to the plats. Let's man, where's that quarter century? Look, QCSR. Everyone forgot about this one already. After it spiked up, excuse me, because we were talking about it, a long time ago when it was like $15, spiked up to 34s, crashed down to 25s, and now respiking back up to 30s, 27 listings. You have a wallet China here at 3175s or 59s. That's good in the sense. If you need this card, this is your last chance into this wall. You come in with a $100 bill, you get your play set, and you get exposure. Because a card like this, played at 3s, could be a 40 to 50 piece, and no one would blink an eye. It's like, yeah, that's Solemn Judgment, man. Yeah, I mean, people play it in boomer formats, and we need 3-ofs now. Literally, that would be the mindset and the explanation. Look, and even the Platinum Secret Rares, they crashed back down to 5s, I think it was. Look, you go to the yearly, card used to be 350s, went up to 12, 13s, crashed down to 6s, and then look at that beautiful W-shaped, booty-shaped recovery right now. And the card, you have one at single digits, then it starts hitting 12s again, man. People are coming in, 22 listings. So if this is the rarity you want, don't sleep on it, because this card could easily be a 15 to 20 piece. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on these cards. Solemn Judgment. You obviously have the PURs and the PCRs and even secrets, man. I'm telling you, if we check these right here, look, PURs at 430s, card was trash. Oh, no one cares about the PUR version because it's ugly. Look, going from $1.50 parabolic to 4s and some change, and then it goes to 5s and beyond. So again, people coming in hard for Solemn Judgments. You have PCRs as well at around, you have one up there, but then after that, it's a $5 card, and it quickly goes to 6s and beyond. Don't sleep. And look, on Judgments, even the secret rares. Look at this volume coming in, man. No one's paying attention. You can look, 250s is like perfect price because this could 2x and be a $5 secret. I'm telling you, man. So again, if you see Judgments and binders, not everyone is aware of this. So if you can trade for these, do so now before everyone is running playsets of these and everyone is scrambling to pick up, Solemn Judgments that came out in Rarity Collection 2 ages ago, guys. So again, keep this in mind. Don't miss out on, this card right here. And Judgments are free money, man. Free 99. We have droplets, guys. Tomorrow's video, we're going to touch base on a couple of Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem pre-sales. So we'll discuss that version then. But again, don't forget about droplets. A deck that can play this at 3s in the main deck. You don't want to miss out. You want to make sure you get exposure right here, guys. Just get your droplets. Of course, we're getting a new, is it Ultra? Yeah, Ultra. So again, secrets and above, like the quarter century secret rare right here, is a 60 piece. Don't let this be 80s. 100s, triple digits. Don't do that. You come in now, listings are already low. If people need this at play sets, a card like this would go parabolic. You don't want to miss out. So again, come over here, right there, 65s, quickly goes to 70s. Don't miss out. That's all I'm gonna say, man. The game is too easy. And look, secrets and above, you come in and you can get exposure. You let the sell pressure of the Ultra come out, and then a week or two later, you start picking up secrets and above. Now that they came back down to earth, it was 13s, pushing 15s at one point, as you can see here. Now they're back to single digits. Beautiful, 47 listings. So now, like at Nats, what I'm gonna be looking for are droplets, essentially. When I go to Nats, by then the set is gonna be out a month. Battles of Legend, that Ultra causes sell pressure to the other versions. That's what I'm gonna be on the lookout, because the game is too easy. Guys, let me know what you think about this OCG coverage, this OCG report. Excuse me, guys. I want to start covering these as soon as they come out that same week to keep you guys informed, because there's a lot of great value in here, guys. I will not lie. There's a lot of great value in this market watch for you guys to stay ahead of the game. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video. On the way out, it really does help out. Share this in one place in the group chat with your friends. It could really go a long way, guys. And much love, man. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell. Much love to each and every single one of you guys. Stay tuned. Later tonight, we're going to be live streaming, as always, and selecting our giveaway winners. You don't want to miss out. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.